This DVD gives you an insight to a year on my arable farm. I've tried to show everything that I would see through the tractor cab window, also other jobs we do throughout the year. The year starts in September as the last cereal crop is taken off the land and we work the land down for the next winter crop. Hope you enjoy this DVD showing a year in my life as an arable farmer.
Andrew Lyle farms on the family farm at Claxby in the foot of the Lincolnshire Wolds between Caister and Market Raisin. It's now early September and this field operation marks the start of the new season. It's only a couple of weeks since this field was a full field of standing oilseed rape. It was combined and the seed taken and sold. This left a stubble and a growth of weeds. Along with shed seed, this has been allowed to chit and grow. Andrew now starts the process of creating a seed bed for the new crop, winter wheat in this case. Alan will stop regularly to make sure that the seed is going in at the right depth and that no coulters are blocked. He digs down to a depth of around 1.5 to 2 inches. The seed should be lying in the channel that the drill discs have made. Perfect. The next job is lifting potatoes. I say next job because all these things tend to happen around each other, but potato lifting is an important part of the farm year at Claxby. The potatoes are lifted from the ground, they pass up a series of belts and webs, the dirt falls back on the field and the potatoes go up the elevator into the trailer. Simple but effective. One of the big winter jobs is harvesting the sugar beet. This recam machine is lifting 6 rows at a time into the huge hopper behind the cab. The unit at the front is cutting the tops off the sugar beet and ejecting them onto the field. The pale line underneath the booms is the misted pesticide being applied to the field. On a perfect spraying day like this, it only hits the target it's intended to hit. Spring has well and truly sprung in the Claxby countryside. The leaves are bursting from the hedges and the oilseed rape are a welcome splash of yellow paint on an otherwise green and brown canvas. Rape grows incredibly quickly this time of year, grabbing hold of nitrogen in the soil and romping towards full flower to make the most of the warmer days. As recently as 20 years ago, a machine like this would have had 2 people sitting on the back, ensuring the potatoes are put in correctly. If you look between the ploughshare bodies, you will see the potatoes dropping into the newly formed ridge. The potatoes fall from the hopper into the small cups you can see here. Here we're applying nitrogen fertiliser to the wheat. It's an essential constituent of yield. We're using the tram lines we use for all the other operations in these fields and are applying around 220 kilos per hectare of plant food. It's also the time of year to take the opportunity to service the combine. Everything's ready to go, but unfortunately there's a complication. The thrush has made her home in some of the workings of the combine. It's all quiet at the moment, but it doesn't take much to wake them up, make them ready for a feed, and Mum's really got her work cut out feeding these chaps, so we're going to give her some privacy and leave her alone until these young birds have fledged. As August marches on, there's still plenty of combining to do. The view from the top of the Wolds shows that very clearly. But everyone's praying that it stays dry so we can get this year's harvest in the shed and start next year's drilling. They're long dusty days, but this is what we work for all year.